What's up guys, it's Wayne from Gamer Gab. I've talked a lot on this channel about how indie games are the future. Small studios have creative freedom to take chances and tell stories that might be less mainstream, and to make the games that they want to make without corporate overlords meddling. Expedition 33 is probably the most recent example, but there are tons of indie games out there that deserve your support, and I think I've got 2 more here for you. Let's get into it.
Gamer Gab.
Go!
Luto is a psychological horror walking sim that will instantly draw comparisons to PT. And this may be a hot take, but I think it's better.
Huh?
Maybe not better than what PT could have been, but better than what it was. You play as Sam, and you know how they say you can never go home? Well, Sam went home, and now he can't leave. Not until he works through some stuff anyway.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The game takes place in Sam's childhood home, and you spend most of the time wandering the ever-changing halls of the house, solving puzzles and uncovering past trauma. The puzzles are smart and not too difficult. The game does mess with you in interesting ways. There are bugs, but the bugs are part of the game. You even have to exit to the main menu and load back in to progress the story at certain times, or the game may crash out, literally.
Whatever you did, it wasn't right.
But that's just part of how Luto messes with you. It's not the first game to do this stuff, but it does it well, and it works well as a way to keep you wondering what's even going on in this game. Luto's story is one that needs a resolution and not just an ending. Unfortunately, the story is a little dense, and by the end I don't feel like I had a good handle on exactly what was going on. So I left without the resolution I needed, and that would have made this game great. I did enjoy this game though, and I respect what the devs were trying to do. If you enjoyed PT, you should definitely give Luto a play.
Go!
Death Relives is a game about Aztec mythology, which is the kind of unique niche storytelling that you can get out of indie games. This game starts as so many games do when the protagonist finds themselves in a dark, creepy mansion looking for his mom who's been kidnapped, or mom-napped, parent-napped? Whatever. She's here somewhere and you've got to find her. But things get weird when you learn that the creature stalking the halls of this mansion is the Aztec god Xipitotec. He stalks around like the alien in Alien Isolation, pulling you out of cabinets and chests and killing you in a myriad of ways. But you aren't completely defenseless. You have an ancient Aztec gun and an obsidian knife, and after inflicting enough damage, you can send him to the land of the dead. But there's a twist. So you have this weird plant attached to your arm that's linked to Xipitotec, and this seed serves as a radar to help you keep track of him and to find your next objective. And once you banish him to the land of the dead, this seed starts to die. And if it dies, you die. Luckily, you can inject it with blood from other enemies scattered around the mansion, but here's the kicker. When you heal the seed, it brings Xipitotec back, and the cycle continues. You just have to avoid him long enough to solve the puzzles and escape the mansion. It all takes some getting used to, but once you get into the rhythm of the game, it totally works, and this game has a twist ending that you definitely won't see coming. The game does have one significant flaw though. Taking out enemies and saving your game locks you into a 10-second long animation during which Xipitotec can and will attack and kill you, which can be pretty irritating. Oh, also you can scan a QR code in the main menu to download an app that's linked to your game and essentially turns your phone into Adrian's phone. You get text messages and other notifications that give you backstory, and these items kind of take the place of in-game documents that you would normally find scattered around the game world. You can also text in real time with Adrian's dad as an AI chatbot. He's not super helpful, but it makes for some pretty interesting conversations. I'm mentioning this at the end because it's entirely optional and it doesn't really affect gameplay in any way, but it's another way that these indie studios are implementing original ideas to make their games more interactive. This game showed creativity and charm that deserves recognition, and I definitely think more people should be talking about it. Let me know in the comments if you had any interesting conversations with Adrian's dad and if you enjoyed these games. As always, Gamer Gab is powered by Conway Corp high-speed internet service. I'm Wayne, and I'll see you next time on Gamer Gab.
Gamer Gab.
Ready.